Pineapple soup with the heavy. Pineapple seeds, dark tinted. Pineapple roof. Like that shit back, hey. 20 motherfucking racks on the money. Jump in the what the fuck is that?
Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, LOP, aka What Your Man Won't Do, and I welcome y'all to the Lake Show. Now, earlier I brought you my predictions for the NBA and everything. We all know what tomorrow is. College football day. So, first of all, I have two games that excuse me, was played last night on Thursday, where Baylor traveled to number 13, West Virginia, losing that game 58-14. Then I had number 25, Appalachian State, traveling to Georgia Southern, where they lost that game, to where Southern overcame Appalachian State 34-14. And tonight, we have a game, a late game. Utah playing UCLA, where I say I'm going to take Utah minus 10 and over 55. And as you guys know, I deal with the top 25. And it's just something that I do. I was doing more than that, but then it's like I just focused on the top 25 and gonna progress as we get closer to the end of the season. ACC title bouts, SEC, the PAC, the SEC, all that, you know what I'm saying? And next year, I will be doing I'll be trying to do like the whole top 5 of each conference. Maybe like that right there. The East and the West. You know what I'm saying? Each conference type thing like that right there. But we had some good games for tomorrow. And I got some some I don't knows, but I just went with it. I'm definitely psyched and ready to see that Florida-Georgia game. You dig? That's one of the games I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see the Notre Dame game. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of gang going on tomorrow. But, yo, let's get it started. We have Clemson traveling to Florida State. And as we know, this is going to be a ACC bout, you know, far as these teams grudge over the years. But I'm going to stand with Clemson. I'm secondary to it, but they got a point to prove, and right now the top 4 has got to stay the top 4. So I'm going to ride with Clemson minus the 17 and the game over 50. Next up, we have Wisconsin traveling to Northwestern, and I'm going to take Wisconsin minus the 4 and take that game over 52. I have a lot of overs for tomorrow, and I'm, like I said, I'll be subject to some of them, but here again, like these upsets that we done had these last couple of weeks, you never know. Then we have Florida, a one-loss team, traveling to Georgia, a one-loss team. And both of these teams are in the SEC, and both of these teams is trying to get in that 4. You dig? But I came to the conclusion that this is a game that I will put 3 either way. So with that being said, I am going to ride with Georgia. Because yes, Florida did their thing. They played a hard game. LSU just ended up playing harder. But I think I'm going to ride with Georgia minus 3, and I say that this game will stay under 72. Then we have Kansas State traveling to Oklahoma, okay, where there is going to be some scoring in this game, where I'm going to take Oklahoma minus the 25 and over the 65. Then we have Iowa traveling to Penn State, and this is another little good game if you guys want to check it out. Iowa being a one-loss team and Penn State being a two-loss team. But I don't know. There's something that's telling me don't ride with Penn State. And with that being said, I will take Iowa plus the 6 that Penn State wants to give them and say that the game will stay under 52. Then we have South Florida, who is undefeated right now, guys. traveling to the Houston. And I mean, they're undefeated. They've been playing good ball. And I'm going to continue to ride with them. So I'm taking South Florida plus the 8. You know what I'm saying? And this game is going to go over 75. There's going to be hellacious scoring in this game. Then we have Kentucky traveling to Missouri. And there was a lot making me want to ride with Missouri, but Kentucky's a one-loss team. And who did they lose to? Florida. So, with that being said, Missouri hasn't really, stood out. Like, just like them, Missouri and Texas A&M came in their first couple of years, and they was moved to the SEC, and they gave us a show, but it's like they haven't produced to where it's like they falling off like a Vanderbilt. You know what I'm saying? In a Tennessee and a Kentucky, it's like, they were popping, but now, because that's just how I feel. They're not like an Alabama, LSU, or Georgia, or an Auburn team that is contending for the SEC like every year. It's between them teams, But I am going to take Kentucky plus the 7 and over 56. And once again, like I said, I have a whole lot of overs. I don't think I had maybe 3 unders. Maybe 2, 3. Yeah, 3 unders. But with that being said, we have Washington traveling to California. And I'm going to take Washington minus 12. And I'm going to take them over 46 because there will be some scoring in that game. I just believe it. I do believe it. I do. See, I hate when I get to like talking to you guys and then it's like I look at my paper and I look at my stuff and I'll be like, man, is that. But sticking to it. Then we have Washington State traveling to Stanford, where I'm going to ride. I'm just riding with the state of Washington, y'all. Washington State minus 3 and over 54. Because Washington State's been playing some good ball. You know what I'm saying? They've given up points, but I just don't see where Stanford is going to come in and beat them folks. So I'm taking them minus the 3. Then we have Texas A&M and Mississippi State. And this is going to be another game that I'm going to watch because I'm going to ride with Mississippi State just because Mississippi State just took that loss. And I just don't see where Texas A&M is going to stop the quarterback, the power. Like, he's great. I mean, he's a great, like, running, scrambling quarterback. And that you cannot take that from him, and he holds the record, But I don't know, man. It's just hard for me to see Texas A&M beating them. And like I said, if maybe their defense would have stepped up a little bit more, they wouldn't have lost that last game. But like I said, guys, Mississippi State minus 3 and over 44. Because, I mean, like, I know Mississippi State is going to score on Texas A&M, guys. And I just see that Texas A&M will probably put up 13, maybe 17 at the most. That's just how I'm looking at it. Then we have NC State traveling to Syracuse, where I'm going to ride with the Wolfpack minus 3 and over 66. Then we have Notre Dame and Navy. Notre Dame and Navy. The reason I want to watch that game right there because it's like, I don't believe these top 4 teams is going to be there when it comes to college playoff time. Alabama, for sure, we know is going to be there. The only way Alabama will fall is they would have to lose every other game that they have. And we all know that's not going to happen. And I'm a War Damn Eagle fan, and I'm a root. Like, hell, we give them a loss. But even with that one loss, they're not going nowhere. So, but maybe if they did suffer a loss to Auburn and lost the SEC championship, which I don't see both of them happening, but it is what it is. But like I said, I'm gonna ride with Notre Dame. I see them beating the brakes off Navy. I'm gonna see them minus 24 and over 53. So Notre Dame's gonna put up half of that probably themselves. Then we have Texas playing Oklahoma State, and I'm going to take Texas -3 and over 63. And then, last but not least, we have Oregon traveling to Arizona, and I don't see Arizona giving Oregon 10. That's just how I feel. Could be wrong. I kind of feel like it. Excuse me, guys. I always get the yawn when I get on the camera. I want to talk to the tube. I don't understand it. But anyway, with that being said, Oregon +10 and under 65. That there concludes my Saturday day college football picks. And like I said, smash the subscribe, like button, comment it. You know what I'm saying? If there's a certain like conference you would like me to talk on, do numbers on, special teams, whatever, then hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So like I said, got a nice little lineup tomorrow. I figured that Florida and Georgia will be the game to watch, but also the Clemson and the FSU game too, guys. So with that being said, I'm about to get back in here to this Law and Order. Dun dun, let's go play some court. Dun dun. I swear, like every time the show comes on, that's all I can think of is Ted. Oh, put the bone away. Dun dun, let's go play some court. Me and Johnny are watching you while we're high. But I'm out of here, guys, because I'm finna get in there. You know what I'm saying? This is one that's on. This righteously got me psyched. So I'm getting ready for college football. Got to work on my NFL for you guys. And check on these NBA scores. But with that being said, you guys have a nice night. Be blessed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.